Introduction. Ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests, today, we gather to observe International Widows' Day, a day set aside to honor and support the millions of widows around the world. This day is not only a time to recognize their resilience and strength but also an opportunity to raise awareness about the challenges they face and the collective responsibility we share in addressing these issues. The importance of International Widows' Day. International Widows' Day, established by the United Nations and celebrated on June 23, serves as a poignant reminder of the often overlooked plight of widows. Globally, there are over 258 million widows, many of whom face significant socioeconomic, legal, and emotional hardships. For many, the loss of a spouse is just the beginning of a difficult journey marked by discrimination, poverty, and social exclusion. Understanding the challenges faced by widows. To truly appreciate the importance of this day, it is essential to understand the multifaceted challenges that widows encounter. Economic hardships. In many cultures, widows are denied inheritance rights and access to their husband's property. This economic disenfranchisement plunges many widows and their children into poverty. Lack of employment opportunities further exacerbates their financial struggles. Many widows, particularly those from rural areas or underprivileged backgrounds, lack the skills or education necessary to secure gainful employment. Social stigma and isolation. In some societies, widows are subjected to social ostracism and harmful traditional practices. They are often blamed for their husband's death and viewed as a burden. This stigma extends to their children, who may also face discrimination and exclusion, further perpetuating the cycle of poverty and marginalization. Legal discrimination. Widows often face legal discrimination that prevents them from accessing their rights and entitlements. In many cases, laws are either not in place or not enforced to protect widows' rights. The lack of legal support makes it difficult for widows to fight for justice, whether it be for property rights, child custody, or protection from violence and abuse. Psychological and emotional challenges. The loss of a spouse is an emotionally devastating experience. For widows, this grief is often compounded by the pressure to quickly assume new roles and responsibilities. The lack of social support systems and mental health resources leaves many widows struggling to cope with their loss and the demands of their new reality. Stories of resilience and strength. Despite these challenges, widows around the world demonstrate incredible resilience and strength. Their stories are a testament to the human spirit's ability to overcome adversity. Let me share a few inspiring examples. Anita's story. Anita, from India, lost her husband to a tragic accident. Left with no means of support and 2 young children to care for, she faced severe financial difficulties. However, Anita did not give up. She joined a local widow support group, learned new skills, and started a small business. Today, she not only supports her family but also mentors other widows in her community. Maria's journey. Maria, from Kenya, was widowed at a young age. Facing cultural stigma and economic hardships, she found solace in community work. She became a vocal advocate for widows' rights, working with NGOs to provide education and vocational training for widows. Maria's efforts have transformed many lives, including her own, as she now leads a successful organization dedicated to empowering widows. Sarah's fight for justice. Sarah, from Nigeria, fought a long legal battle to reclaim her husband's property after his death. Despite facing threats and societal pressure, she persisted. Her victory in court set a precedent for other widows in her region, empowering them to seek justice and fight for their rights. The role of society and governments. While the resilience of widows is commendable, it is crucial to recognize that they should not have to face these challenges alone. Society and governments have a significant role to play in ensuring that widows receive the support and protection they need. Policy and legal reforms. Governments must enact and enforce laws that protect widows' rights. This includes inheritance rights, property rights, and protection from violence and discrimination. Legal frameworks should be strengthened to ensure that widows can access justice and receive the support they are entitled to. Economic empowerment. Providing widows with access to education, vocational training, and employment opportunities is essential for their economic independence. Microfinance programs and support for small businesses can help widows establish sustainable livelihoods and break the cycle of poverty. Social support systems. Community-based support groups and networks play a vital role in providing emotional and psychological support to widows. Initiatives that promote social inclusion and combat stigma are crucial in creating a supportive environment for widows and their families. Awareness and advocacy. Raising awareness about the challenges faced by widows and advocating for their rights is essential in driving change. Media, civil society organizations, and individuals can all contribute to this effort by highlighting the issues and pushing for reforms. The role of non-governmental organizations. Non-governmental organizations, NGOs, are often at the forefront of supporting widows. Their work includes providing direct assistance. NGOs offer a range of services, including financial aid, healthcare, education, and legal support to widows in need. Advocacy and awareness. NGOs advocate for policy changes and raise awareness about the issues faced by widows. They also work to combat stigma and promote social inclusion. Capacity building. Many NGOs focus on building the capacity of widows through training and empowerment programs, helping them become self-reliant and active members of their communities. How we can all make a difference. As we celebrate International Widows' Day, it is essential to reflect on how each of us can contribute to making a difference in the lives of widows. Support widow-focused organizations. Consider donating to or volunteering with organizations that support widows. Your contributions can help provide essential services and support to those in need. Advocate for change. Use your voice to advocate for policies and practices that protect widows' rights. Engage with your community, policymakers, and media to raise awareness about the issues and push for reforms. Foster inclusivity. Challenge stigma and discrimination in your community. Promote inclusivity and support widows in your social and professional circles. Educate yourself and others. Learn more about the challenges faced by widows and share this knowledge with others. Education is a powerful tool in driving change and fostering empathy and understanding. Conclusion. In conclusion, International Widows' Day is a powerful reminder of the strength, resilience, and courage of widows around the world. It is a call to action for all of us to support and empower these women, ensuring that they are not left to face their challenges alone. Let us honor the memory of those who have been lost by uplifting those who remain. Let us work together to create a world where widows are treated with dignity, respect, and compassion. And let us remember that by supporting widows, we are not only helping individuals but also building stronger, more inclusive communities. Thank you for joining us in this important celebration. Together, we can make a difference. Together, we can create a brighter future for widows everywhere. Thank you.